how to do music. Okay, good for you, Bella. Samantha. Excellent opening. This went really well. Your chord was well controlled and nicely in tune. Very important when you start off. You see, your audience is listening very carefully to the sound that you are creating right at the beginning. So you have to impress them right at the beginning, which you did. Your intonation is very secure throughout. Third position work, very fine with your intonation. Bar 87, watch the intonation in this particular bar though. Bar 70, excellent control of your slurred 16th notes, right? Again, we're always talking about differences in our bowing having to do slur 2, separate 2. Separate 1, slur 2, separate 1. There's so many different combinations that we have to get under control. You did nicely with it. Bar 83, you had a very lovely crescendo through here. Bar 166, again, very nice. Bar 176, keep it very, very steady. You know also, Samantha, when you get this melody, dee-dom, dee-da-da-dum, you know that melody? How many times do you think it's repeated in the piece? I think it's 3. Check for me, okay? But what are we supposed to do with it? Well, you're supposed to play it with your bow like you're singing it. In other words, no breaks between those half notes. Make those half notes sing and go from one to the other, okay? Vibrato. You do your vibrato like some of my students. What you do is you start off your vibrato, and it's sounding very nice, and then you stop. And then you start the next note, very nice, and then you stop. Now, what you have to learn to do is vibrate right from the note into the next note. Now, how do you do that? I'm glad you asked. Take a scale. Take a slow scale, make it a 4-beat note, and vibrate all the way through that whole note, right into the next note, and do the same thing on it. Now, vibrato gets better and better the more we do it. Okay? I have an orchestra at home with a bunch of adults who don't think they can vibrate. They can, but they have to persevere. It's like I said over here to Bella, you have to make sure you do it every day. Make a point of saying to yourself, I am going to play a couple of scales, and I'm going to play those scales with my vibrato, and then I'm going to transfer that vibrato to the piece I'm working on. Okay, so you have to think all the time when you're playing. Cadenza, very nicely handled. The intonation was good. Rhythm was secure, and Samantha, that was a lovely performance of the G major. Now, keep in mind that you have just scratched the surface of Mr. Mozart and his G major, okay? Because I was playing the G